Okay guys, let's start the practice with a three-man weave. Let's get online.
All right, coach. All right. Yeah.
Here's some communication. Okay, let's run some layups. Let's see it.
Come on, you gotta pass it in front of me, man. Like, that's not gonna do any good. Relax. Nah, yo, it wasn't good enough.
Okay, it's okay.
Nah.
Hey, there you go. Good job.
Nah, that's a ball's fault. It's not supposed to go down like that. Not good enough. Nah.
Okay, let's finish off for practice with some free throws. By the way, my record's 98.
96, let's go! Yeah, don't worry, coach's record,
Okay, good practice today. Worked hard. I like the effort. Make it a great day. I'll see you guys next practice.
All right, coach.
Man, it's bad practice, man. I know I can do better than that. Like, I only had like 20 points, like 17 rebounds, and about 12 assists, but nah, man, I can do better than that. I can't settle for this.
Hey, Ryan, how do you think practice went today?
I think it went pretty well.
I think, did you see Anesto lately during the practice? He was getting hard on himself.
Yeah, he seemed a little off. Do you think we should go talk to him?
Yeah, we should. Let's go.
Yeah, Anesto. Me and Daniel just wanted to talk to you. You seem a little down on yourself, and I personally feel like you're too hard on me. I felt disrespected when you knocked the ball out of my hands. So I wanted to resolve this conflict. I don't want any artificial harmony. I want to have respectful conflict so it's better for the team.
Yeah, you're performing well in practices, so don't worry. You're performing well in games.
Nah,
It's okay. It's okay to make mistakes.
That's the thing, though. I can't afford to make mistakes. Like, I'm sorry I did that to you, but like, things have got to go perfect for me. Otherwise, I'm not gonna get to where I want to go.
Anesto, I can give you some pointers on shooting. Just make sure you have a backspin on the ball. Keep your elbows tucked in. Make sure you bend your knees.
And here they go again, trying to give me tips and advice, but I don't need their tips and advice. What I'm trying to do and where I want to go will get me to the NBA. But as soon as they're over with, I gotta get out of here.
You know what? Nah, like, thanks, I appreciate that, but I don't want to do any of that. Like, my mistakes is not gonna get me to where I want to be. Like, if I want to get to the NBA, I gotta get things right at 100%. Like, I can't settle for this. Like, my limit is up here. Where I am is right here. It's not good enough, man. I can't.
All right, so 5 inbounds the ball to 2 passes it over to 1 kicks it out to 4, and 4 takes a 3-point. Okay? Everyone understand?
Yes, coach.
Okay, good. So before we end off today's session, I just wanted to give a little bit of constructive criticism to you guys. So for Daniel, you've been playing well, good communication, but you need to be a little bit more patient with the ball. Ryan, don't be afraid to shoot and be confident. And for Anesto, I see that you're working hard in practice, so don't worry about the results. They'll come with hard work and effort. Okay, before we end off on today's session, I want you to remember 2 things. 1, Kaizen. 2, make it a great day.
What's Kaizen?
Kaizen is small changes over a long period of time, leading to greater success. Kaizen.
See you later, coach.
Okay, take care.
See you, coach.
Later.
Make it a great day.
Wanna speak with me, coach?
Yeah. So Anesto, have you heard of a term called thirstiness?
Sir, I don't think we're thinking of the same thirstiness.
That's not what I'm talking about. But thirstiness is the willingness to make mistakes. See, the difference between a good player and a great player is that the great player is willing to make mistakes and try over and over again until they succeed.
But like, sir, that's the thing. I can't make mistakes. Not at this point. Like, if I want to get to the NBA, I have to be perfect. I can't be missing any shots right now. Like, no scout is gonna want me if I'm going 8 for 10, 5 for 10, making mistakes here and there. I have to be on my A game, sir.
Anesto, it's okay to make mistakes. Take a look at MJ, for example. He missed over 9,000 shots and almost lost 300 games in the NBA.
But that's the thing. MJ is cool and all, but I don't really look up to him. To be honest, I have my own image of some basketball player who's perfect, and that's what I'm trying to get to. I want to be that guy, and to do that, I can't make mistakes.
Anesto, I understand where you're coming from, but have you ever heard of anything called the SMART goals?
What are SMART goals?
Well, SMART goals is a way to achieve success by clarifying your ideas.
But how is that?
Well, it's an acronym. It actually stands for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time.
Okay, but that's the thing, sir. I think my goals are already, as you say, SMART. So the first one you said, specific? See, like, that's the thing. I think my goals are already specific. For example, I want to be the best.
Anesto, being the best isn't specific. What I mean by specific is maybe focusing on one aspect of your game, such as your jump shot, and then working towards everything else.
Action.
Okay, I can see what you mean by specific, but how about the other things? Like you said, measurable, attainable, realistic. I swear my goals are already like that. Like, what's so bad about thinking 10 for 10 on free throws, or going 100 for 100 for that matter? Like, if I want to be the best, wouldn't that be good goals to have?
Those are good goals to have, but what I'm saying is that maybe we should set the bar lower, practice a bit, make sure that we're consistent, and then let's say 8 out of 10, then 9 out of 10, and then eventually get to 10 out of 10. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I really do, sir. But that's the thing. I don't have the time to kind of backtrack to that point. Like, if I want to get drafted, the draft is next year. I don't have time to make these mistakes now. I need to be on my A game.
Well, that's really far in the future. Maybe we should set some goals or focus on things that we can do right now that will help us get better today or maybe tomorrow instead of looking in the long run.
So I'm guessing that's dealing with the time and SMART goals?
Exactly.
All right. Like I said, sir, I appreciate everything that you're saying, but I don't know if I have the time right now because I got to be perfect.
Okay, well, listen, I know a girl that's a sports psychologist and she's really good. If you have some time, maybe check her out.
All right. Think I need that help? Sure. Give me a shoot. You have my number, sir?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see how this goes.
Come in. Hi there, you must be Anesto.
Yes, I am.
Coach Bill told me you're coming to see a sports psychologist. My name's Cara.
Hi, Cara.
About yourself and what's going on with the basketball team.
Well, my team thinks I have a problem. I don't think I have a problem though, that's the thing. I just don't think they understand me. Like, my goals are often based on the expectations of others, I find. And, my goal is really just to have perfection and to be the best at all times. My focus is more on, I guess, the end result, you could say, in everything I do. To me, it's I do everything 100% or I do everything wrong. And honestly, that's unacceptable to me. Like, I have my standards high because I feel like people are expecting more from me. And I focus so much of my attention on avoiding this failure, it's actually messing up my game.
Well, you see, Anesto, I actually do understand you because there are actually many other athletes who go through the similar struggles as you.
Really?
It looks like you have a case of something that's known as perfectionism. It's a personality trait characterized by a person striving for flawlessness and setting high performance standards, accompanied by critical self-evaluations and concerns regarding other evaluations. Because of this, people like you just refuse to accept any standard short of perfectionism.
Jeez. Yeah, that really does sound like me. But what do I do about it? I feel helpless.
Well, first you need to understand the importance of being interdependent, especially with those around you who are trying to help you. So, for example, with people like myself, Coach Bill, and even your teammates, we can all work together to accomplish your goals through cooperation. So you should really strive for interdependency than independency. And also another thing, having a growth mindset can really change your outlook on accomplishing your goals.
Growth mindset. I think I remember Coach Bill mentioning that to me. Like, I tried doing it, but I found it quite difficult.
Yeah, because right now it seems like you're still in that fixed mindset, meaning you have the ability that you can't change your current situation that you're in. So there's actually 4 easy steps to follow in order to change your mindset to growth mindset. So step 1 is basically learning to hear your fixed mindset. So anytime you're in a situation where you're blaming others or you're making excuses, that's when you know that you're in that fixed mindset. Step 2 is recognizing that you have a voice. So basically how you handle these challenges or setbacks is your choice. Step 3 is talking back to those challenges that you're in with a growth mindset voice. And finally, step 4 is taking the growth mindset action. So basically have actions to fix the problem that you're in and allow for change. With a growth mindset, it's also really important to be proactive.
Proactive? Like the face wash? What does that have to do with anything?
Well, it basically means that you have a high sense of self-awareness and self-knowledge. So you take initiative and be responsible for the outcomes that you create. When you're proactive, you look at the alternatives when something doesn't go your way, and you don't really blame the conditions that you're in, and you create new initiatives to make things happen.
I guess instead of blaming others like Ryan, I can take responsibility for my own mistakes, as difficult as it is. And I guess another thing I can do is focus my attention on things I can control, like my health, relationships, and the amount of effort I put in rather than the opinions of scouts and the outcome.
Yes, exactly. It's very good. And one last thing we can go over is something called the PPC balance. Have you heard of that before?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. Well, let's start off with a simple question. How often do you relax and take breaks from basketball?
Almost never. If I want to make it to the NBA at this point, I can't take breaks.
That's a problem that you should really attain to. It's crucial to take a break to become more effective and efficient in your sport. Taking a break is the epitome of PPC balance. So you see the P stands for production, which is basically your desired result in basketball. If your desire is much larger than what you're capable of, which is also known as your production capacity, aka PC, then you become ineffective in attaining your goals. So Anesto, it's really important for you to take breaks and to take care of yourself because you are an asset to what is desired.
Take breaks? I guess I could try taking a break by, watching some game film, right? That work?
Or instead, you should really feed your body, mind, heart, and soul. So activities like eating healthy, meditation, reading, or building positive relationships inside and outside of basketball can really contribute to your renewal as a player.
I see what you mean. Like, I've been focusing on being the best for so long, but only now have I realized the importance of the process and becoming the best. I really hope this session could help me become more effective on and off the court. Thanks, ma'am.
No worries. You can always give me a call if you need any more help or guidance. All right. Make it a great day.